Well, why don't you tell me what the argument was about? 'Cause Mr. Edwards doesn't appear to be a stupid man. And it would be stupid to tip your hand about a plan for a lawsuit. Well, he does that to me a lot because he knows it upsets me. And usually it doesn't turn out to be true. But he came out to the Karen we were talking about, actually. We were talking about something totally different. We were talking, Judy, what? About a boat. Tell me about it. We had 2 boats when we got divorced. He got the sailboat and he gave me the speedboat. And I was planning on selling it, and I had asked him if I could have the keys to it because he had told me he had the keys. And he said, I don't know what you're talking about. And at that point, I got mad and I said, spring break? Oops, I don't know what you're talking about. And he got very mad and he dented my car, pounded his fist into it, okay? So let me go through this now. You've got into an argument about property. Correct? You wanted to sell the speedboat. You said to him, where are the keys? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. Does that sound familiar, sir? About the keys to the boat? Yeah, that sounds very familiar. And so you retaliated by saying, spring break? Whoops. I don't know what you are talking about. And then he retaliated and said, it's too late. You already agreed to spring break and didn't. You know, he said, I was going to use this against you anyways. I'm filing for full custody. So I sent him a letter saying that I had reconsidered. Spring break-in that she was going to stay with me. Don't you both feel foolish? Chuck a little bit. Sure, because ultimately, the one who was disappointed base, you 2 people spoke in anger and in haste. Both of you. You too, Ms. Edwards. That wasn't a nice thing to say. Whoops, spring break. I don't know what you're talking about. That's true. According to your papers, Ms. Edwards, you went and spoke to your lawyer. Yes. I did. And your lawyer is the one who said to you, you don't have to give him spring break. He said I was under no obligation. Give him spring break. I'm going to ask you this question. You really don't have to answer it. Did your lawyer say to you? But it's the right thing to do to give him spring break. No, he didn't want. He had me discuss it with my daughter and see how she felt about it. And she didn't care either way. Yeah, we shouldn't put kids in the middle about that either. It's Tracy true. Kids don't have an opportunity of picking their parents. Yeah, Chuckles, very few parents are perfect. You're fortunate enough to have 2 reasonable parents in a divorce situation. You're very fortunate, Ms. Edwards. I think that what Mr. Edwards read to you was wrong when he said, I'm going to use the fact you let her go on spring break with me when I petition the court for full custody. You don't intend to do that. Do you, Mr. Edwards? No, not at this time. Well, does Elizabeth seem happy with her mom? Yeah, she seems ... for what she's gone through. She seems very well adjusted. It's amazing. Well, then that's a credit to both of you. Sounds to me as if you're 2 very nice people got into a very stupid tiff, Ms. Edwards. I don't know what you know about my judicial reputation sometimes. I'm a screamer. I find it difficult to scream at you. I think that you're a nice lady. Thank you, and I don't think that the canceling of this treaty's hopefully indicative of the way you do business. I also, Mr. Edwards, don't think that your response tell your wife when she said the wrong thing to you, which was, whoops, spring break. What spring break? And you are retort to her, I'm going to seek full custody. Because you were angry was appropriate, so I think that you were both wrong. Your out-of-pocket expenses were $175. You're going to split them. Chuck chuckles. Sounds fair. Judy, is that fair? Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, I wish you good fortune. You owe him $87.50. Okay, thank you. Judy, thank you. Thank you. Your Honor, Petri parties are excused. You may step out. Gavel bangs dramatic music.